Grab a handful of tokens, we're diving into arcade history. 15 questions are waiting for you. Are you ready? Which company released the arcade game Pong in 1972? The correct answer is Atari. One bouncing square later, the whole business leveled up. Space Invaders was created in Japan. It is true. Tiny pixel aliens, massive global panic, and glorious coin chaos. Which 1981 arcade game is often credited with popularizing the side-scrolling shooter? The correct answer is Defender. It looked chaotic, played frantic, and somehow rewired arcade reflexes. Ms. Pac-Man was released after Pac-Man. It is true. Sequel naming was not subtle, but the impact absolutely was. Unscramble this arcade classic title. The correct answer is Galaga. Getting captured on purpose never felt so oddly strategic. Which arcade game do these emojis describe? The correct answer is Frogger. Proof that commuting was stressful even for amphibians. What 1980 maze game stars a yellow character eating dots and ghosts? The correct answer is Pac-Man. A circle with an appetite somehow became pop culture nobility. Unscramble this arcade company name. The correct answer is Midway, a fitting name since arcades were often the halfway point to obsession. Which arcade game do these emojis describe? The correct answer is Centipede. Nothing says wholesome fun like weaponized garden pest control. Which 1983 arcade game used laserdisc animation and featured Dirk the Daring? The correct answer is Dragon's Lair. Beautiful, brutal, and basically a coin-operated ambush. Which one does not belong? The correct answer is Asteroids. When everyone throws punches, the rock field feels hilariously out of place. Find the odd joystick. The correct answer is the gamepad among the joysticks. Arcades and sofas have been in a friendly custody battle forever. Who or what am I? The correct answer is Donkey Kong. Amazing how one angry ape launched a plumbing superstar. Which one does not belong? The correct answer is Tempest. Vector graphics always looked like the future wearing neon wireframes. Find the odd alien. The correct answer is the UFO among the aliens. Classic arcade logic. The weirder shape is somehow harder to spot. Who or what am I? The correct answer is computer space. Before the boom, there was this wonderfully awkward trailblazer collecting curious quarters. Game over? Hardly. That was a glorious run through arcade history.